Good morning, 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 good morning. Good Wednesday morning, everybody. Big up all your whole cells. It is Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Hope everybody is up and ready to get the day started. It's one of those days where things are happening on the outside, but if you do not have to be outside, stay home. Good morning, those of you joining us on the GBN Television Facebook page, those of you on the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, GBN channel 7, 11, and 20, the loyal listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, and Hot 98.5, 98.7. Good morning, everybody. Hugs and kisses from across the miles, from at least 6 feet away. Hope everybody is doing well this morning. Big up the whole Sister Isles this morning. Somebody hit me up yesterday and said, "Doesn't big them up." Good morning, Carriacou. Good morning, PT Martinique. Continue doing what you all need to do to stay safe and continue to respect the regulations that are in place and keep doing what y'all doing on the Sister Isles. All y'all on good footing and keep it that way. So big up the Sister Isles this morning. Good morning to those of you joining us across the region: Trinidad and Tobago, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, Anguilla, Dominica, Barbados, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, Cuba, Bermudas, the Bahamas, St. Kitts and Nevis, Venezuela, Guyana, St. Bart's, St. Martin and St. Martin. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, those of you internationally: the United States, United Kingdom, China, Canada, Switzerland, Sweden, Australia, Austria, Germany, Belgium, North and South Korea, Japan, China, Taiwan, Kenya, Botswana, South Africa. I need to get Zimbabwe. All right, Spain, Italy. Good morning, everybody. Let's get it started. It's Good Morning Grenada here on Classic and Hot and GBN. Let's start with a little bit of education with the word of the day. And this morning's word of the day is colloquy. 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 It's a noun which means a high-level, serious discussion. Colloquy. It may make you think of colloquial, and there is indeed a connection between the two words. As a matter of fact, colloquy is a parent word from which colloquial was coined in the mid-18th century. Colloquy itself, though now the less common of the two words, has been a part of the English language since the 15th century. An example of the use of the word: the company's employees worried and speculated as the executive team remained closeted in an intense colloquy for the entire morning. Another example of the use of the word: he has a pitch-perfect air for the cutesy euphemisms parents devise for the little kids and for their snarky colloquies with precocious teenagers. The word of the day this morning: colloquy. Colloquy, a noun which means a high-level, serious discussion. I've been a part of a few colloquies in my day. Yeah, man. I ain't ting all here. All right, and let's see this morning's tip of the day: get help or ask for help. Today it is banking day, shopping day, what else? Gas day, anything that the regulations that have been lifted that would be facilitated today. If you are unable to go, or if you are fearful, especially if you have underlying health issues, ask somebody for help. Ask somebody to give you a buy this for me, go here for me, something or the other, to ensure that you stay safe. If somebody's already going out and you know they're going out, ask them to do you a favor, especially if you're unable to do it yourself. We have some members of the senior community. We have some people who are physically unable to go out and participate in a number of activities. Do not be afraid to ask for help, especially in these COVIDious times when everybody needs to do what they need to do to stay safe. Ask for help. Okay? All right, let's see what's celebrated today. A few things. Today it is Bookmobile Day, which encourages people to read. It is Girl Scout Leaders Day. It is Jelly Bean Day and Administrative Professionals Day. Today, April 22nd, it is also Earth Day. It is Earth Day. Over the past 50 years, Earth Day has been celebrated by billions of people around the globe every April 22nd to join together in promoting awareness of the health of the environment. Why should we continue to celebrate this holiday? Some people may view it as just another holiday or an excuse to wear green and a flower crown. But with serious concerns about the changing environment being studied and addressed by prominent scientists, some people are adapting to more environmentally friendly ways of living every day, not just on April 22nd. That includes composting, recycling, repurposing, carpooling, thrifting, and metal straws to save the turtles. So it is Earth Day today. Let's all do what we can to commemorate Earth Day. Refrain from littering, continue to recycle. We've already started the eradication or getting rid of the use of plastic bags. So let's do what we need to do. This is what we have to live on. They're trying to see if we can live on Mars. Until then, Earth is what we have. Let's take care of what we have. Before we go to the news, one thing to let you know about, the Grenada Tourism Authority is calling on every Grenadian around the Tri-Island, Grenada, Carriacou, Peter, Martinique, even the little islands that we have around the Grenadines. They are asking on everyone to join together this Friday from 6 p.m. to salute essential and frontline workers. They are calling it Salute by Sound, and this encourages members of the public to use instruments at their disposals, anything that you may have to make a loud noise or a loud sound wherever you are, which should be at home. That includes horns, drums, steel pan, spoon and bottle, pot spoon on pot, whatever you have to make a resounding sound from 6 to 6:05 p.m. on Friday to show support for essential and frontline workers. They're asking you to record your participation on your cameras or on your smartphones and post it on social media using the hashtag Grenada Salute You. Shouldn't that be salutes? But anyway, the hashtag is Grenada Salute You. Or you can send in your videos to the email address kcorian@puregrenada.com. K as in kilo, Corian, CORION @puregrenada.com. What I'm picturing is that they would put all together and post it to show essential and frontline workers the support they have from the Grenadian community. So this Friday, the 24th, from 6 to 6:05 p.m., wherever you are, make a loud noise, a loud sound, horns, drums, pot, spoon, bottle, a whistle from 6 to 6:05. Record it on your phones, post it on social media using the hashtag Grenada Salute You, or send it to an email address kcorian@puregrenada.com. A reminder that seed payments continue today. They started yesterday. Get in touch with the Ministry of Social Development or social media to find out where your payment center is. And today is, as I said earlier, the public operations, lifting of regulations for today. That includes banking, wholesale retailers, telecommunication, vets, pharmacies, manufacturers, medical practitioners, butchers, eye care providers, farmers and fisheries, gas stations, hardware stores. Today is the day. Today is Wednesday. So if you're heading out, continue to do what you need to do to stay safe. That includes masks, hand sanitizers, gloves if you have them, 6 feet social and physical distance. And let's continue to adhere to the regulations because we are still very much into COVIDious times. All in all, I like my word. All right, let's get ready for the news. Those of you on radio, we bring you the morning edition of news. And those of you on television, we bring you highlights of last evening's newscast. Good morning, Grenada. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Evening from the Grenada Broadcasting Network. I'm Kenroy Batiste. Grenadians are awaiting word on whether the country has a new case of the coronavirus. The Ministry of Health on Monday promised to provide information and clarity on the country's latest possible case. Officials have advised that they will first conduct 2 consecutive PCR tests before revealing the results of the 45-year-old male. The Ministry of Health says it wishes to err on the side of caution before any further pronouncements are made. Well, government says it is working on plans to bring home Grenadians stranded on board various cruise ships. Cherry and Blackman Stephen spoke with Minister for Tourism, Dr. Clarice Modeste-Cohen, about the situation.
Minister for Tourism Clarice Modeste-Cohen says they are in discussion with cruise ships about logistics to bring Grenadian workers back. In an exclusive interview with GBN on Tuesday, Minister Modeste-Cohen was questioned about 52 Grenadians stranded on board 2 cruise ships in Florida, pleading to come home, as well as many other cruise ship workers in the same position.
It's quite a number at this time, and logistics are proven to be a challenge, but we are sorting it out. We are sorting it out with, energetically, let me put it that way. We've made a concerted effort to do that, and we're moving in that direction.
The tourism minister said they are uncomfortable with the idea of self-quarantine at home, and as such, quarantine centers must be located to house all returnees, which to date, she said, has been a challenge for them. She said workers will be quarantined for at least 14 days on arrival. In addition, she told GBN that the cruise ship workers will not be brought back all at once because of the large numbers.
So we're going to start the process very soon. I hope that by Friday, God's willing, today is Tuesday, I will be able to give you dates and times because certain logistics have to be worked out as well. But we are working through it, and we are making every effort to bring our Grenadian nationals who are on the cruise ships home as soon as possible.
A final number on Grenadians working on cruise ships and begging to come home remains unknown. GBN was contacted by 2 workers who expressed frustration and concerns ranging from missing their families, fear of remaining on board, and a depletion in the quality of foods they are fed. One male, identified only as Patrick, said they are now only fed rice and gravy. According to a recent report, Carnival Cruise Lines plans to use more cruise ships to bring back as many as possible crew members back home. The cruise blog, I Like Cruise Ships, reports that Carnival is in the process of grouping crew members by regions and transferring them from one ship to another to take home as many people as possible in each country. The report further states that Carnival Glory will set sail to Latin America with stops in the Caribbean. A date for this departure or arrival in the various destinations was not given in that report. To date, the state of Grenada remains under a limited state of emergency, and all ports of entry remain closed, with an exception for commercial shipments and import of medical supplies and medical personnel travel. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
Now, over 50 Grenadians in the diaspora are among the thousands who have died from COVID-19 in the United States. The United Kingdom also has records.
During the sitting of the House of Representatives last Friday, Minister for Foreign Affairs Peter David calls for those in the diaspora and their families to be remembered in our prayers. Minister David said, in spite of the challenges out there, some are still offering to assist.
Communities of Britain and the United States, we must really keep them in our prayers. Over 40 Grenadians, Mr. Speaker, died in New York alone. And in the United Kingdom, many more are dying. We must pay tribute to them. And you know what is fascinating to me? While they are undergoing that, I have received messages from diaspora communities asking what they can do for us in Grenada. That is amazing.
The sad reality is that some families cannot perform the final rites for their loved ones. With hundreds dying daily from the coronavirus, most are taken away in large containers only to be buried in mass graves.
The one undertaker in New York who is a Grenadian asking him to, and this is one of the tragedies, that one family, Mr. Speaker, not only did the gentleman die, but his family was not able to recover his body because there were no spaces in the funeral homes. So we had to be asking around New York to try to get space in a funeral home. One funeral home said to me, listen, I'm trying to get what you call these containers now to take more bodies. He alone had 15 Grenadians in his funeral home. So I really want us to keep them in their prayers and to ensure that we can do whatever we can to give them the support, because the Grenadian community in the diaspora in New York, in London, in Canada, they have been very, very supportive of us in Grenada.
Here at home, only 10 people are allowed to attend a loved one funeral and 30 minutes allowed for the church service. Funeral homes were given 2 days in the past week and another 2 days this week to ease the buildup of corpse. Christelina John, GBN News.
Drinking alcohol does not protect people from getting the coronavirus. Instead, experts at the Pan American Health Organization warn it may have negative effects that may worsen health conditions that can lead to death. Drug Avoidance Officer Dave Alexander, who of course has been meeting with officials of PAHO on the issue, says consumption of alcohol during the COVID-19 lockdown can also lead to risky behavior, violence, and mental issues.
The World Health Organization is saying drinking alcohol can increase the risk of someone catching COVID-19 and can make conditions worse if an individual already has the virus. The organization is dismissing the myth that consuming alcohol can actually kill the coronavirus. So too is the Drug Control Officer in the Ministry of Education, Dave Alexander. Therefore, is encouraging governments of the region to limit the intake of alcohol during the pandemic. In an exclusive interview with GBN, Alexander brought clarity on the myth, stating that alcohol does more harm than good to the human body.
So that alcohol, that is alcohol which has a certain percent volume, at least 60% and over, can be used as part of the process of sanitizing. Okay, so once it's properly used, it can be done to sanitize, let's say, countertops or your doorknobs or other surfaces as such. Okay, of course, you cannot just take it and ingest it, because that would not do any solve any problems if you would have contracted the virus or prevent it. So consuming alcohol does not solve the problem of the coronavirus or COVID-19. Alcohol does not prevent or get rid of the coronavirus. That is, if you ingest it.
With the onset of the global pandemic COVID-19, the use of alcohol-based sanitizers has been recommended as one of the measures of avoiding the spread of the virus. Alexander recommends that people refrain as much as possible from consuming alcohol, since a person may not know if he or she is infected with the virus.
We also know that the alcohol use and, of course, the coronavirus or COVID-19 is a very deadly combination, a very dangerous combination, because we know that alcohol-related problems can also result in the development of respiratory issues and, of course, later on pneumonia. And so if one develops COVID-19 or contracts the virus and, of course, consumes alcohol, well, then we know we are in for a very, very difficult health-related issue. The problem is that some of us or some persons may have the virus and we don't know unless we are tested. Okay, and it shows a positive test. So in the meanwhile, of course, what we want to tell people is that as much as possible to refrain from alcohol.
Alexander was part of the discussions earlier this week with the Pan American Health Organization on alcohol consumption. Christelina John, GBN News.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is once more lending his support to Cuba and Venezuela against sanctions imposed by the United States of America. Cherry and Blackman Stephen has this report.
Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is standing with regional leaders of Venezuela and Cuba against what he sees as morally wrong decisions against both countries.
COVID-19 has affected affected all of us, or the entire world. Why one would impose sanctions against another country at this time when people are dying, I think it's unconscionable. And I believe all nations, all persons, whatever your political philosophies, whatever the issues are, this is not a time to allow babies to die, women and children to die, innocent men to die because of sanctions.
Addressing Parliament on Friday, Prime Minister Mitchell encouraged leaders to speak out against these continued measures against both Spanish-speaking countries.
And I think we are in this world, we must speak out. No matter who is doing it, whether it's our best friend. It has nothing to do with ideology. It has nothing to do with any other issues, economic and otherwise, political doctrines. We live in this world, it's one order. The sanction against Venezuela and Cuba is wrong morally and otherwise. We must speak out about it.
Foreign Affairs Minister Peter David also lent his voice in support of Cuba and Venezuela, giving thanks to both countries for always being among the first to provide assistance to the world in times of crisis, despite sanctions imposed on their countries.
The Cuban government sent nurses to Grenada and are about to send doctors to this country. In the face of their own crisis, the government of Cuba is sending assistance not only to us. You look on the television, you realize it's sending assistance to all countries all over the world. Secondly, the government of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. We got over 3,000 tests last week, some of which we are currently using from Venezuela at a time when they are suffering and they are facing sanctions.
Heads of government last week called for the lifting of sanctions on Cuba and Venezuela on humanitarian grounds, saying all countries must be part of the global effort to combat the COVID-19 pandemic. Cherry Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
All right, during Monday's RGPF press brief, it was announced that Grenada recorded its 8th murder for the year, with 2 murders within the same month. The accused of Grenada's latest homicide made his first court appearance at the Grenville Magistrates Court today. Akeisha Felix was there.
A St. Andrews farmer who was charged with non-capital murder made his first court appearance on Tuesday, April 21st at the Grenville Magistrates Court. 32-year-old Kimran Abraham of Munich, who had no legal representation today, is scheduled to return to court on May 7th. Abraham is alleged to have caused the death of Wilbert Alexis, another farmer in the said area, on Friday, April 17th at around 8 p.m. An autopsy conducted on Monday concluded that the deceased succumbed to injuries sustained to the body. Police investigations are continuing. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
Kind and peaceful are some words used to describe Wilbert Alexis, who died violently last week. Akeisha Felix visited the family of the deceased earlier today.
On Friday, Grenada recorded its second homicide for the month. Wilbert Alexis, a resident of Munich St. Andrew, died from a chopping incident at around 8 p.m. in the same vicinity. In speaking to a family member of the deceased, Paula Peters Roberts, she said her brother will be greatly missed, especially in the farming community.
He grew crops like cabbage and dasheen and plantain. My daughter and I were looking at GBN News, and she said to me, Mommy, Mama wants to talk to me. That's my mother. And she said to me, the way Mama's voice is sounding something happened. And when I spoke to my mommy, she told me somebody called her and told her that this young man from Monica who cut off my brother's neck and his 2 feet. I was shocked. I couldn't even move. I was trembling and I was bawling.
She added that while unconfirmed details surrounding the death of Zaye are sketchy, she said her brother was kind and peaceful.
The nickname Zaye. I do not know how he got that name, Okay, he was quiet, respectful, loving, and kind. And as I said before, he had a nice way of walking. Knowing, but he was a friendly guy. He doesn't speak much. He'll just smile. Maybe if he's talking to you, maybe he might say about 3 or 4 words. He was that quiet person.
Friday's murder brought the total number of murders on island to 8, with 3 being unsolved thus far. Akeisha Felix for GBN News.
As the Trinity School term transitions to e-learning via the M-Star Learning Support Platform, which is another facet of government's web portal, the Ministry of Education has also given special consideration to CXC and CPEA students and the transitioning of other students. We get the rest in this report.
Based on Grenada's state of readiness, Minister for Education Emmeline Pierce says the ministry believes that students and teachers will need to be back in school about 6 weeks before examinations begin. That is in regard to the proposed changes that CXC intends to make to the current structure of the exams. Minister Pierre, however, notes that they have come to the conclusion that if these exams must be done in June and school remains closed, contingencies must be developed to support students sitting the exams.
We have indicated to CXC that our recommendation is for these exams to be deferred to September. However, we do understand that the ultimate decision will be made after final assessment of the regional situation and review of recommendations from all member states.
The Education Minister, while appealing to all involved to prepare just in case the exams begin in June, other students and teachers, she says, are expected to conduct remedial studies. CAMCC and NULO are also preparing students, and the minister adds that measures are being implemented to cope with the struggles of COVID-19.
To that end, when school reopens under normal conditions, we will implement a transition plan designed with the psychosocial needs of everyone in mind. It will include a national assessment to determine the academic support that every child would need, and a national enhancement program will be launched.
Minister Pierre impresses that no student must be left behind as a result of the virus. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Minister for Education Emmeline Pierce says students who have no access to internet and electronic devices will not be left behind as it relates to the new e-learning platform for the Trinity School term. Rena Pierre has this report.
It's the second day of the Trinity term. However, while some students are able to participate in classes online, others lack devices and internet connection. On GBN's Beyond the Headlines, Minister for Education Emmeline Pierce says her ministry has considered these factors.
So it means that if you're in a home where there's no internet connection, so that home doesn't have internet, and so all you may have is your cell phone with probably $3 data on it. That person can now use their phone as a hotspot for as many computers, as many laptops. If you have 1 or you have 5, it doesn't matter. And that hotspot will be able to afford you the opportunity to go on the platform, and you can be on for the entire day. Additionally, what we are doing, and I announced that yesterday, is that we've moved one step further. We've actually ordered about 15,000 devices, and we intend that as soon as those are on island, we are going to be distributing, particularly with consideration given to the marginalized, the vulnerable persons, and so they are very much at the top of our minds.
While government awaits the arrival of the 15,000 devices, other arrangements have been made with a local broadband provider. The minister spoke of what the distribution process of the devices might be like.
And so how do you decide who gets the devices?
So that would not be an easy decision to make, Odette, but let me tell you what the plan is currently. 9,600 devices are targeted at secondary school students because those are coming with ebooks. So students and teachers, secondary school level, we have assigned those to that group. The rest of the devices, of course, will facilitate e-testing, but the majority of them are to go to primary school teachers and primary school students. We are going to ensure that children who already have a device are not given first priority. And so that data is being collected by teachers at the school level to ensure that those persons who need a device at this time are given first preference. And of course, we would continue to order and to ensure by that time every child is given access to a device.
Despite the little challenges, the minister says that feedback from principals and teachers of the various schools is positive thus far. For GBN News, I am Rina Pear reporting.
Prime Minister and Member of Parliament for St. George Northwest, Dr. Keith Mitchell, says he empathizes with his residents relative to the troubling effects surrounding the ongoing fire at the Perseverance landfill. Addressing the sitting of Parliament last Friday, Dr. Mitchell said the situation remains a troubling one.
The Perseverance dumpers in with the smoke. We don't know what a lot of health problems can emanate. I feel very sorry for the people at Brizan, Bouchejou, Happy Hill and the areas, Morris and Concord, Cotomeli area, and so on. They have to bear this problem, and with all the attempt by the Ministry of Health and, of course, the Solid Waste Division to attempt to deal with that problem, but because of the technical issues involved and the scientific issues of where this fire is emanating and what's causing it, the gas and so on, there could be a lot of health issues. I'm worried. I'm extremely worried for those persons leaving their community.
Hello again. As Grenada and the rest of the world deal with the COVID-19 pandemic, one of the measures put in place to contain the spread of the virus is the shelter-in-place advisory, which encourages citizens to adhere to curfews and lockdowns put in place by governments. However, authorities are concerned that lockdowns and shelter-in-place measures come with heightened risk of children witnessing or suffering violence and other forms of abuse. Clinical psychologist in the Ministry of Social Development, Dr. Augustine Pantru, acknowledges that lockdowns tragically present an opportunity for child abusers to harm their victims, leaving them in situations they cannot escape.
Children are most vulnerable during this period. We have a lot under just the regular normal situations. We have a lot of sexually motivated crimes against children, a lot of child sexual abuse, a lot of other abuses of children, that our children who are locked up with predators may just be easy targets. So I want parents to be on the lookout. I want neighbors to be on the lookout. I want people on a whole to be on the lookout to protect our children from sexually predatory behavior.
Dr. Panchu says children are rarely in a position to report abuse as they no longer have the same access to authority figures, including teachers, to report incidents at home.
Mom may know it's happening, but the male or the other significant person is the one providing for us in this troubled time. So now I have to balance the equation and ask myself, talk or accept survival, because we need to survive, but that's no excuse for the abuse. Okay, so what can we do? Listen, children, if you are listening, call. If you write a note to someone, shout, cry, bawl, scream, run down the road, somebody is going to see you. If it is unusual, especially in this lockdown time, somebody's going to see you. But I want parents to be empowered and strong enough to say something if they see something.
They say sometimes less is more, but at Real Value IGA Supermarket, we believe more is more. And since we are all about more, we want to buy more from farmers like you so we can sell more to our customers. If you have a farmer's ID and fresh produce to sell, Real Value IGA wants to buy.
For more information, contact Real Value IGA on WhatsApp at 405-4405 or give them a call at 439-2121.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call, 440-1015 or 440-1016. Or check out their website, hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
It's time to detox. Detoxing can prevent and help with a myriad of health conditions: kidney and heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, high blood pressure, skin conditions, constipation, weight loss, and so much more. Try our premium detox product, Trifala. Call Nirvana Natural Health Clinic and Health Spa, 231-6642, 449-7753, or 418-7115. Come on in or book your appointment now. We are located in Belmont, St. George's, immediately next to the South St. George Parliamentary Rep Office.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website, otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
Total is one of the world's largest oil companies with a top quality line of lubricants. Total Lubricants has a full product line from passenger cars, motorcycle, heavy industrial equipment, mining, trucking, agriculture, and manufacturing machines and vehicles. Total Lubricants, winning championships in motorsports, including Formula One and World Rally Championships. Total Lubricants are available at all Rubis service stations, leading automotive shops, and distributed by Huggins.
As we prepare and remain vigilant amid the coronavirus pandemic, the GUT Credit Union remains committed to serving you and your family in the safest way possible. We have increased the frequency of cleaning and sanitizing all branches and ATMs throughout the day. In an effort to maintain the protocols of social distancing, we encourage you to use the ATMs to conduct simple transactions. For your protection and convenience, our officers are available to conduct business via telephone if needed. As a member, if you are facing financial challenges as a result of the pandemic, please contact us to discuss the range of flexible options available to you. More information can be obtained by calling 440.
Dear customer, please help us limit the potential impact of COVID-19. If you have cold, flu, or COVID-19 symptoms, please postpone your visit to Grenlec and ask someone you trust to do your business for you. We recommend using online banking to make payments, available through Co-op Bank, Republic Bank, and FCIB. You can also use check drop boxes at each of our locations. For bill balances and other information, call 237. For additional support, email customersupport@grenlec.com. If you choose to visit, you may have to wait outside because of the social distancing requirements. Our service may be slow, so please be patient with us. Have your account number handy to expedite service. Wishing you, your family, and employees health and wellness at this time.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 18.5 after the hour of 7 o'clock, and it is Wednesday, which means it is Request Wednesday. Those of you on the Facebook platform, unfortunately, we can't continue the program here because of copyright laws on the Facebook platform, but you can head on over to the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel and make your requests there and view the program from over there. It's usually very fun here on Request Wednesday. Don't want you to miss out on it, so head on over to the YouTube channel and I'll see you guys over there. Have a good one. All right, let's get it started. All right, so it's Request Wednesday. This morning, should I just let y'all request? No, I feel like doing the thing, you know? Let's see. Okay, so here's what's going to happen for requests this morning. The name of the artist, the song you're requesting, the artist's name should start in the same letter that your name starts with. So if your name is Barbara, the artist's name should start in B as well. And don't try to tie me up and invent names just because you want to hear specifics. I know y'all. I know most of y'all. And I know all your name. So don't think all you'll try to tie me up and trick me here today. No, sirree. So requests, the name of the artist, not a song, the name of the artist. Their name should start with the same letter that your name starts with. See, I'm trying to fix it up. I'm trying to bring variety. Usually on Request Wednesday, there are specific songs that people want to hear, and every Wednesday or most Wednesdays they will make that request. But I want to mix it up. I want to dally it up. Request something else. Think. Let all the brain work. 435-2041 is the landline number to call and make the requests. You can make your requests on the WhatsApp. It is also 435-2041. But please do not voice or video call the WhatsApp. We can't take those calls. Neither can we listen to voice notes. Just type in your requests and I will try my best to play them for you once time allows. Some people have also been sending me the YouTube links for the songs. Because of how the setup is, I cannot click on that link and get your song. So just send the name of the song, and I would look for it for myself. So don't send the YouTube link, send the name of the song and the artist. All right, I think we have our very first request. Let's see who is on the line. Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, how you do?
Very well.
Okay, so first of all, tell me your name and the name of the song you're
I wouldn't tell you my name. It starts with R.
It starts with, you're sure?
Yes, very sure.
What's your name, Raymond? Okay, go on. What's the song?
Rio is the guy, is the artist.
Rio?
Yes.
Uh-huh. And what's the name of the song?
I don't know. I think it's Cupboard.
Cupboard? So you're requesting song, I don't know the name of the song? Weak. But Rio, R-I-O?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay, I will look for Cupboard.
Thanks.
All right, have a good day, R.
Same to you.
All right. That person sound like a Raymond. Yes, I given you a name. That person sounds like a what? WhatsApp intent pin. Listen, hold on. At 5:30, I'll be cutting off the WhatsApp request because I just can't get to all. Hold on, I'll get into Rio just now. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom.
How you do?
Well, I'm fighting with Korea. Or Korean, I don't know what they call it.
What are you fighting with?
I'm fighting with the virus then.
What virus? Which virus?
Huh?
Which virus are you fighting with?
Well, what I'm saying is that, I locked down for a long time.
Okay, I'm making sure.
Yeah, but I don't have it, no, I mean, that I have it.
I'm making sure, I had to make
but
sure.
I'm resisting.
But you're what?
I'm resisting.
You're resisting, but keep resisting.
Right, so let me not make no long talk.
I agree. Let me go. Where's the song?
The song is Let His Bones in a Ring of Fire.
And what's the name of the artist?
Johnny Nash. Or Johnny Cash, some name like that.
Johnny Cash. What's your first name?
John.
Yours? You sure?
Well, you can see my ID card to the technology.
I only know your surname. I didn't know your first name, but okay. All right.
All right. Okay.
Thank you. Have a good one.
And you too.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
I am not seeing Rio and cupboard. What I'm seeing is a bird nesting in the cupboard. I don't think that's a song. Oh, great. Okay, hold on. I'm looking for Rio in the cupboard. I ain't seeing Rio cupboard. You sure it's cupboard? I ain't find his cupboard. Let me look for Johnny Cash in the meantime. Let it burn. Another song. Ring of Fire. That's right. All right. Our very first request this morning. Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash.
Love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm good.
Okay, so tell me your name and the name of the artist.
My name is Lisa. I want to get some lava.
Lava? Lava? So I'd look for a good lava. Okay. You sure your name is Lisa?
Yeah,
you don't sound like Lisa.
No, my daughter's name is Alisa. I am Lisa.
Okay, I'm making sure. All right, have a good one.
Okay.
And it burns, burns, burns.
I can't find Rio on the cupboard.
The ring of fire.
I'll keep looking. Next request on the WhatsApp. This one is Heaven Sent by Keisha Cole.
Sent from heaven. Sent from heaven. Now you can wait your whole life wondering when it's gonna come or where it's been. You may have got your heart broken a few times in the past. It never lasts as strong as it used to. It don't feel as good as it used to before. And all the things you used to say, things you used to do, went right out the door. Ooh, no more will you be the one that's to tell everyone around you. You know they've heard it all before.
All you got to run us out of them fed this year, you know.
Lava Man, Sunday to Sunday.
The drink and the mass we plan to play.
That is probably the most decent lava I could get. Good morning.
Good morning, Blossom and Howardell.
I am good. How you do?
Not too bad. I'll give you the artist name, Baran. But I can't tell you what to make. He has so much beautiful tunes.
So any Baran?
Any Baran.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good one.
Same to you, my
All right.
Sunday to Sunday, all you know I must say, Mars in the Juve, all you know I must say, if she tight when I go there, somebody had to run me, I'm drinking for the whole day, I'm eating for the whole day, rum in glass, flower mask.
Sticking to the genre. Don't worry, I ain't forget the rest of y'all. In the meantime, good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Crazy in time to come.
And what's your name?
Starts with a C.
You sure?
Very much so.
Okay. All right. Have a good one.
On the block, the music in we body, and we start to rock. For the way I'm rocking, I give it she all. She couldn't take the jamming, and she started to ball. Oh Lord, don't rock the thing so, baby, don't rock it so. Don't rock the thing so, baby, don't rock it so. So baby, don't rock it so. Don't rock the thing so, baby, don't rock it so. Boy, I'm feeling the tempo. Don't rock the thing so, baby, don't rock it so. Oh yo yo, you're driving me loco. Don't rock the thing so.
Good morning.
Good morning. The first caller, the name of the song is Woman Furniture Shop.
Wait, say it again. Woman who?
The first caller that called.
For real?
The name of the song is the Poor Man Furniture Shop.
The Poor Man
Furniture.
Furniture?
Yeah, Furniture Shop, yeah.
How do you spell furniture?
Yeah?
How do you spell furniture? Lost? Okay, I'll look for it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me queue up the crazy in the meantime. Hold on, wait. Hold on, the crazy. Hold on there.
Yesterday has come and gone, leaving some of us to mourn. Times we had and friends we lost, and while nature took its course, we have seen the many faces of slavery. We have seen the British Empire fall. We have seen Hitler's contribution to history. We have seen the rise and fall of the Berlin Wall. We have seen famines, we have seen wars, as you well imagine.
Good morning.
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 Yeah, the guy saying
furniture.
Yeah, but it's furniture.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Good, okay.
Thanks.
In time to come, the world will see human life cheaper than dirt. In time to come, from outer space, aliens will land on the earth. Team Africa will win the World Cup. Marijuana will sell in the shop. Science will produce bread out of stone and then create the most human clone. Technology will reach a new high. Buses and cars will fly in the sky. Trinidad will make a nuclear bomb. In time to come. In time to come. In time to come. Moving from the dark ages.
Because about 2 years ago, they said he was the free show Calypso king. He come back again, he get tired with some cups. When he went to get 1 cup, 2 cups.
All you know that I'm a joiner and woodwork is my trade. Specialized in furniture, but only first grade. But due to this economy, where the price of lumber so high, I got to reduce the feature on all my furniture that poor people could buy. So I build wardrobes and buffets and cupboards with 2 faces with no drawers. I build cabinets and wagonettes, divan and dinner sets with no drawers. I work rubbies, I work lumber industries, 15 years by American stores. Building wardrobes and buffets and cupboards with 2 faces with no drawers.
There we go. Poor man's furniture shop. That's the song. Call her, write it down. All right, let us get back into some more. Okay, so WhatsApp, no more requests. No more requests. I'm not even sure I'll be able to play the 42 before me. I lie, 41. So no more WhatsApp requests. I'll try my best to play what's here. Let's continue with this one. Etana, I Rise.
I was born strong. I was made for this. See, I met so many hard times when I thought I couldn't make it. See, I've had my trials when my pillows dried my eyes. Then the morning came and my wings took flight. I rise, See, I'm hurting but not broken. Down but I won't die. I rise. Soon I will reach the sky and still I rise.
There's, well, 2 requests on the YouTube. The name of the singer needs to start with the first letter of your name. And since I could see your name is Tana, you need to give me an artist whose name starts in T as well. So think about it and come back. All right, from Etana, we move to Celine Dion, Water from the Moon, from Chriselle. Morning, Chriselle.
Everywhere I can just to find a clue how to get to you and make you want me. And I run circles round the sun chasing after you. Oh, but it's no use. Can't you see that I'm going out of my mind, trying to find a way to get through to you? Oh, you don't know how hard I try, and I try, and I try. What do I gotta do?
Aaliyah. This request is made by Agnes. Enjoy.
Passion, instant, sweat beats, feel me. Cupid shot me, my heart beats racing. Tempt me, try me, feel so exciting. Thought of highly, it's yours entirely. I'll be more than a lover, more than a woman, more than your lover. I'll be more than a lover, more than a woman, more than a lover. I'll be more than a lover, more because I'll be more than enough. Midnight grinding, heart race climbing. You go, I go, 'cause we share pillows. Leave me, there's still no separating. Morning massages, the newborns in your closet. I'll be more than a lover, more than a woman, more than your lover. I said I'll be more than a
Peter Tosh, Stepping Razor. Where the person that make the request? Let me see if the name start in P. Hold on.
If you wanna live, treat me good. If you wanna live, I beg you treat me good. I'm like a walking razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous. Say I'm dangerous. I'm like a walking razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous, dangerous. If you are a bully, treat me good. If you are a bully, I beg you treat me good. I'm like a stepping razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous, dangerous. I'm like a stepping razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous, dangerous. If you are a jockey, nobody jockey for me.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm good. How you do?
They quiet. I see this man from Carrick who wanted to burn you down with love, girl.
One of my favorite people.
Yeah.
What do you want to hear this morning?
I would like you to play something by Glenn Washington for me. Any one of your choice. I will take it in. And G for God, G for Grenada, G for good, and G for Glenda.
Okay. What? You're well equipped for me this morning, girl?
Yes, girl.
Okay. Have a good one.
I'm like a stepping razor, don't you watch my size, I'm dangerous.
Jackie for Joel.
We are in these prison walls, doing my paces, doing my time. I am spending my restless nights, visioning faces. Oh, they all crying, crying. Prison on a bed of roses. The liberty it makes me bad. I wish that child could come and take us back in time. I swear that I can be a better man. Yes, I swear. If only you could understand the fate in nations and see reflections. The fate in me shall set me free reflection. Da 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 da. We are in these metal bars.
Matters for Donnell.
David Matters. When you in a situation and you are giving, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go. When you in a jam and you start to feel it pinch, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Hold on, I tell you, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Be strong, I tell you, don't let go. I'm not calling, tell you that you rent due. 3 months now, you better find my rent somehow. The people them talking and saying all kind of things, but they don't know your situation. They don't know how you're struggling. I know how you're feeling. Trust me, I've been there before. Yet I'm still holding on. You might be frustrated, things not going your way, but keep on holding on. When you're in a situation and you are giving, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go. When you're in a jam and you start to feel it pinch, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Hold on, I tell you, don't let go. Don't let go, don't let go. I tell you, don't let go, don't let go, don't let go. Be strong, I tell you, don't let go. If I could do it, you could do it too.
You true are coming knowledge just now.
Thankful for the life that you give to me. Thankful for the vibes and the energy. Thankful for the joy at the festival. We thankful for the magic in carnival. Hey, we thankful when all we bonded jumping up under the sun. Thankful every breed and every color together as one. Thankful, say we thankful, say we thankful, and we grateful. Say we be jumping to the sky, waving hallelujah. We make it to the fire, jump up hallelujah. Lift up your voices higher, singing hallelujah. The Lord is great, now what you appreciate. Now everybody give praise, praise, praise. The NIV raise, praise, praise. This is not the place, place, place. We going for this, we thankful for total synergy. Thankful for the love, peace and unity. Thankful for the drugs they misconstructed with. We thankful for the fun with security. Say we thankful when all that we bonded jumping up under the sun. Thankful every creed and every color together as one. Thankful, say we thankful, we know. Say we thankful and we grateful. Say we'll be jumping to the sky, waving hallelujah. We make it to the fire, jump up hallelujah. Lift up your voices higher, singing hallelujah. The Lord is great, now what you appreciate. Now everybody give praise, praise.
The soca segment.
Tell me, girl, the job the one
This one is for
you and your friend can climb right now. I need my own room. Yes, I's alone.
Vernell.
No owner.
Vaughn, ease me up.
All on the road are going. Me and the liquor flowing. Right now, job touring. So the girl them can be boring. People them not like diesel. Right now is liquor season. If I don't make job is treason. Hola. So ease me up. Let me free up. Don't mix me up. Let me play my job. So ease me up. Don't mix me up. Let me free up. I'm play my job. My money in a funny. So please don't stress over me. All over me body. Ease me up now. I have the liquor in a flash. From Kirani Boulevard. Down to the garage. Ease me up now. So ease me up. Let me free up. Don't mix me up. Let me play my job. So ease me up. Don't mix me up. Let me free up. I'm playing my job. Some people come on the road to find
Next one, this one is Dash. And this one is for Dandra. Gifted.
People demonstrate, people go super far. Because we give shade, yeah. Somebody tell them for me. They can't drain me energy, but they no time at all. I some man you know to play fast. Hear what we say, don't come and grant us no favors. must need it. We check, who can, you will feel it.
One more for the soca segment. This one is Killer B, Catapult. Karakou, big up all yourselves this morning.
God will protect me on the battlefield. These days like David Buses go riot. Tell them stop the riot. Tell them stop the damn riot. Tell them stop the riot. David Buses go riot. Tell them stop the riot. Tell them stop the damn riot. Now everybody start to swing the saxophone. Start to turn the saxophone. Start to swing the saxophone. Knock on the riot. Start to swing the saxophone. Start to turn the saxophone. Non-stop, going non-stop. With a sling and a stone, no can't beat me alone. I have the faith and the courage to defend this throne. None of them no beating me, no way at all. That's why I come to defend the thing when it comes at all. This is like David Buses go riot. Tell them stop the riot. Tell them stop the damn riot. Tell them stop the riot. David Buses go riot. Tell them stop the riot. Tell them stop the damn riot. Now everybody start to swing the saxophone. Start to turn the saxophone. Start to swing the saxophone. Knock on the riot. Start to swing the saxophone. Start to turn the saxophone. Start to swing the saxophone. Knock on the riot. And we going wrong.
All right. Ooh, I'm tired. Taurus Riley. Playing this one for my YouTube peeps. This one is from Tana. It's called One Drop.
Hey DJ, can you play that song? Set the mood for me to all a different energy. I'm loving how the music sounds. You see the woman, them we are brave. Hey Chimney, give me a little one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I'm in love how the rhythm just a tap. Me, I'm a woman a rock. Give me a little one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I make we couple up and all I vibe non-stop.
Good morning.
Good morning, is this Blossom?
Yes, it is. How are you?
Oh my God, I see your dance is good. You like you're a party girl?
Something so. I like soca. I like soca.
Yeah, look, my God, I see you laughing, you're dancing, my God.
Well, I might as well take carnival here because things ain't looking too bright, so.
I'm lying on my bed and I'm looking at you on the TV.
Okay, well, what song you want to hear?
Huh?
What song you want to hear?
Good.
Say that again?
All them songs is trying good. The one I see you first was dancing and you put up your 2 hands in the air.
Oh, okay. So you don't want no special song you want to hear, just like the vibes?
No, my God, you're a dancer lady. You're a party woman. My God.
Something so. Have a good day.
All right, same to you too.
Bye-bye. All right.
Oh, you had me up a strap with lyrics, give me the words and the melody to sing it. Na 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 na. Whoa, 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 whoa. Life is so good to me. Life is so good to me. Whoa, whoa, yeah. From your wake up this morning, you saw it, yeah, 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 yeah. From your wake up this morning, you saw it, yeah, yeah. Watch out, Jaja. Here we love our life now. Everywhere is vibes now. Whoa, I say watch out, Jaja. Bring woman so nice now. What more could I ask for? Beside a woman in front to go down and walk up, she lays and get on and wind. She body can't wind up no more. Cause life is short and tomorrow not sure, so I live like it's my last. Oh, drinks in me and now. Jump up and wave is the plan now. Just love and girl with the man now. Whoa, cause it things so sweet. Right
Washington. G for Glenda, G for good, G for Grenada, G for God, and
we're gonna meet again. There won't be no denomination. One of these days we're gonna meet again. With people from different nations. One of these fine days we're gonna meet again. There won't be no denomination. One of these days we're gonna meet again. With people from different culture. I'm pressing on right now to the mark of the higher calling. There are obstacles in my way, but I won't worry cause the wicked has fallen. And the King of Kings is alive. I'm adhering to my master calling. Though I see tribulation and strife, forever his praises I'm singing. One of these fine days we're gonna meet again. Mount Zion, the highest region. One of these days we will meet again. Get ready for repatriation. One of these fine days we will meet again in peace and harmony.
Steve Green for Sylvina, God and God alone.
Created all these things we call our own. From the mighty to the small, the glory in them all is God's and God's alone. God and God alone reveals the truth of all we call unknown, and all the best and worst of men won't change the master's plan. It's God's and God's alone.
Get so high sometimes. I know the valley seems so wide. It seems this journey, it will never end. And you keep asking the question, God, why? I know the road, it gets so rocky at times. I know the heartaches are severe. It seems like life will never change its tide. But there's an answer to all of life. Here's stay with God. Stay with God. It doesn't matter what may come our way. There is only one place we are safe. Stay with God.
Labyrinth, Jealous. The song was requested by Lanasha and then somebody else on the WhatsApp. Lynn.
Jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind. 'Cause I wished you the best of all this world could give. hard for me to say. I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the night.
Closing it off with Celine Dion, A New Day Has Come.
I was waiting for so long for a miracle to come. Everyone told me to be strong. And don't shed a tear.
Thank you for tuning in, making your requests. I know there are selections that I haven't gotten to.
I knew I'd make it through.
Don't worry, same time, same place next week, God willing.
And the world
I'll keep the messages on read, just in case. Have yourselves a fantastic Wednesday. Those of you heading out, remember you need to continue to follow the rules and regulations. We are still in COVIDious times. Masks, gloves, hand sanitizer, 6 feet social and physical distancing. If you do not need to go out, don't go out. Have yourselves a wonderful Wednesday. It's time to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast, which is already in progress. Stick and stay. This is GBN Classic and Hot 98.
let it drown my fears. Let it